Hi, I'm Christy Muir. I'm the CEO of the Centre for Social Impact and a Professor of Social Policy at the UNSW Business School. The Centre for Social Impact was established in 2008, so almost 10 years old, and it's an interesting story. There were a group of fairly senior leaders, including David Gonski and a couple of key others who've remained connected to CSI through our advisory councils, through our board, and playing other sort of key roles in society around social change. And they got together, and what they realised was that actually there was a need for actually a group that could come together, that could bring together governments, corporates, not-for-profits, and think about how do we strengthen social impact across Australia. And what might it look like if we set up a centre that was across multiple universities and that had connections across sectors, whose aim was always focused on how do we bring positive social impact to society, whether that's through the research we do, the way that we educate our current leaders or our future leaders, but also around creating tools, guides and resources to actually help build the capability and to support people across sectors to achieve positive social impact. The Centre for Social Impact has three core areas. One, our research, two, our teaching, and three, and really importantly, how we catalyse change. And those are interconnected. Our research aims to better understand complex social issues and how we address them. Secondly, we want to look at how do you actually produce social change? How do people collaborate? What kind of governance models do you need? What kind of leadership might be required? What difference do different funding models make? What role might social impact investing play compared to block grant funding, for example? And the third research piece we look at is looking at how we measure change. So how do you know you're making a difference? How do you measure your social impact? That's our research piece. From an education perspective, what we aim to do is to educate our current generation of social impact leaders across all sectors. And we've got some incredible students from playing amazing roles in leadership across sectors. And then secondly, we want to educate the next generation of social impact leaders. And so we focus on undergraduate programs, postgraduate programs, an MBA in social impact, and we are just introducing a suite of executive education programs. At CSI, we offer an undergrad course which is all about creating social change. The great thing about that course is you can be studying anything across the university and enrol in creating social change. It's a general education course, so you can get credit points for it for whatever you are studying. And the idea of this is to give you a seed of understanding of wherever you might go in your career, wherever you might find yourself, you have a seed of what's my social responsibility and what is it that I might do differently around the work I do to have an impact on social change into the future. CSI's mission is all about catalysing social change for a better world, for individuals, for families, for communities, for society. Our role within the social purpose ecosystem is to help enable others to achieve positive change. We believe that positive social change in a better world is absolutely possible through effective social impact, and we believe everyone has a role to play in that. Our role is to help enable others to deliver positive social change through our research and our education programs. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about CSI and that you'll join us for future episodes and that you'll join us in future in terms of the research or education programs we've got to offer.